Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Mob Psycho 100, Season 1, Episode 5. I've seen the season, Lindsay hasn't. This is a crazy episode. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. If you like the Mob Psycho reactions, if you like this crazy spectacle of an episode, please leave a like and subscribe. Check out Patreon to get a week ahead on the show, possibly more if you check out our uncut tier, see how far ahead we are there. Link in the description, patreon.com/Boldcast. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go. I'm so excited right now.
Yeah, he probably just thought that
He thought he was the main character.
Are you a natural? Oh my god. He's just doing the same thing where he starts beating him up, but he doesn't want to use his powers on another person, but he's just so much stronger, so he just can deflect anything.
You think so?
I don't know.
Here we go.
Yeah. Nice try.
Nothing more than weird movements against him. This is big like Saitama versus Genos. What?
Whatever his name is.
What?
Dimple should just team up with that other guy who clearly wants to be like.
Yeah, he's who he was expecting to find.
Exactly, but now he just finds himself already on his side.
Exactly. You're right, it is like a rule.
Turns out he actually got jacked from the Body Improvement Club. Just lets him get all tired out from running around. Oh shit. Oh my god.
He's stepping in to fight for him?
Oh my god. Well,
Teru's no slouch either.
so that was it. That was that. His only friend.
Did any of this actually happen? Or is he just imagining this? I was gonna say, it didn't raise that much.
No. No, really. Yeah, you bully. Oh my god.
Here's where it begins. Oh. Bold editor, be careful with the sound. Oh.
Ow.
This is his school too.
Yeah. Ew.
Just forcing the gravity. Oh my god. He's like causing so much friction around him. Deal!
You shouldn't put. Oh.
Kakyoin! Get fucked, kid.
This is why you shouldn't point knives at people.
Yeah, I love how we just went over
His
that.
haircut even is more tragic than Mob's now.
Whoa. Hamon. It's like those old Japanese guys who shaved off their head and then put the thing over top.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. That's what you're taking away from this?
Yeah.
Because you thought you were better than everyone. Oh shit!
And now you're bald.
Oh my god.
This is brutal.
This is what he thinks about himself.
Yeah. It's sad.
Oh, he angered him so much that he's trying to
Yeah.
prove him wrong by not using his powers.
This music is so creepy right now.
影山茂雄と花沢手能力者同士の対決はついに決着がつか互いの拠り所を拒絶し合った勝者はなく
Whoa.
空間のみが両者の胸に深く刻まれる結思えた。
Psych! What? How don't I remember this? From your dick?
Oh my god.
テルはそこに触れてはいけない何かを感じて正体不明。
I wonder if it's him.
What do you mean?
Like, if that power is him or if it is something
Something
else in
else.
there. What in the world did I awaken, he said.
Oh my god. On all other students too.
Compared to him.
Yeah.
You feel like you're so giant, but compared to that, it doesn't make a difference whether you have powers or not. There's somebody like him out there.
自分は変わることができなかった。また超能力で事故を起こしてしまった。
Oh.
感情をぶつける先が見つからない。自分をはらむ無力感に飲まれ、どうしても自分に勝てない。
It awakened again.
それはモブの自らに対するささやかな。
And he returned it all back to normal. Jesus Christ, that was crazier than I remembered.
It's been brutally executed.
Oh, we convinced him. They went over that drawing of him.
Why are the frogs?
3時間ほど探したが、結局エクボは見つからなかった。
Oh. That's so sad.
兄さん、おかえり。風邪ひくよ。ありがとう。今日は遅かったね。ご飯はいや、もう寝るよ。なんかは元気ないね。どうかした？だったら相談に乗るからね。おやすみ。リツ、あ、ごめんね。あの時さんが車に酔って僕のパーカーのフードに入ってた。その時もこの能力の事故のどうしても思い出せないんだ。僕はリツに何をしたんだ。高校生に絡まれた時、兄さんには何もされてないよ。不良が僕を突き飛ばして怪我をしただけさ。兄さんは僕を守ってくれ。いつまでも気にすることじゃない。おやすみ。
This music is
Yeah.
so good. And oh, whatever that word is was flying. What happened? Was it like that?
兄さんじゃなかった。食欲がない。
風邪をひいた。
What'd you think of that episode? Oh, wait. After credits? No. What'd you think of that episode?
That really took a turn.
Yeah, right. It got serious. It got serious. And that's what's so great about it. It's yeah.
They like make it seem like kind of a meme and like gets his hair cut off, and it's like kind of funny, and then it's just depressing and
it gets
sad.
like deranged. Yeah, the
Yeah.
way it and again, it's the show again is really good at subverting shit, but it does a double switcheroo because normally you would expect to happen like what happened in a way where they both sort of like come away different and then I like learn from each other basically.
Mm-hmm.
But there's the moment after he chokes him out where it's like there's just sort of this lack of a conclusion and this feeling of kind of emptiness of like nobody was convinced and we just fought and then it was pointless. But then it turns around and it is insanity.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And, you know, that's where they sort of lean in more to like not exactly shonen tropes, but like going down like a more traditional route rather than them just walking away unconvinced and remaining enemies or something.
Yeah.
But it's done in a more brutal way, and the way that they really break down the ideals and how Mob he is right. Like
He's just like, oh, we're so alike, but not.
But the only way he could convince him was showing him that we're not like roughly on the same level of power, and like then both in turn both above society because of our superpowers.
Yeah.
I am a different stratosphere to you, and
Yeah.
from my perspective, you're literally very little above normal people. Like, you're basically a normal person, and he realized that himself. Teru
And
did,
it's
so.
yeah, because
So then it's like, oh well, I guess you're right, because compared to you, I might as well not even have powers. So then what am I?
Yeah.
If there's someone like you out there who can just dwarf me in power.
I should be lucky that you're not showing your powers all the time, because like he seeing this level of power, he could be a god. He could control everyone if he wanted.
Yeah. He literally put him in his place, actually.
Yeah.
He put him in his place and made him, he like showed him, it's funny, actually visually speaking, it's like a really cool visual metaphor, because like they're in this dark classroom and everything just together, and then to show him that like change of perspective, and like this is, like he shows him where he is in a way. He takes him up in the sky and like above the clouds, metaphorically like where Mob is, and when you see Teru like casting a huge shadow on the clouds, it's like you could think of it metaphorically like he brought him to the heavens, like above the clouds, it's literally the stratosphere, to a plateau that he couldn't have reached on his own.
Yeah.
And then he sends him back to Earth, and he literally like sends him back to Earth, or what's it called? He's now down to Earth.
Yeah.
Literally, because he sent him up to the stratosphere and gave him a different perspective. Yeah, just that literal like metaphorical form of storytelling. A literal visual example of what Teru's kind of perspective changes is really cool.
That was really cool.
Because at the end it's really interesting, and you really feel it like when it goes from like all the sword fights and the exploding buildings and stuff to just he's choking him out because he like lowers himself in a way, because Mob's like, without powers you're nothing. So then it's okay, well, what am I without powers? If you're not gonna use your powers, then I'll just choke you out. He was angry, and he was out of anger that he was doing that because he was just so pissed off. But it's still like he's stooped to his level to show that he's more powerful. But in that, he kind of like made himself realize that he's not that powerful. You know, I don't know. Like it's just kind of pathetic, the whole situation.
Yeah, the whole thing was pathetic. Like, some guy doesn't want to fight you, so you're like using your maximum strength
and not even
and
making
not
a dent.
even affecting him at all, and you still are so delusional that you just need to prove it. Instead of just being like, oh, this guy's clearly way more powerful than me, you know, and giving it my 100%, and he's literally just standing there.
That doesn't tell him anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
he needs to beat him in like a fair game, a fair fight. Otherwise, it's not worth it. And Mob just wasn't having it, because obviously it'd be stupid to fight him fairly. It's very much, it's like it seems like one took the sort of Saitama versus Genos of like, Master, you need to show me your full power. That's the only way I'm gonna learn how to like reach your plateau of power. And he goes all out and doesn't make a single scratch. And then Saitama shows him, like gives him a taste of like what the true power is.
Yeah.
As if to say, shut the fuck up and let's move on, because you're like, there's no point.
It's not even,
Yeah. But in this case, obviously, it was involuntary, and that's what's cool about Mob as opposed to Saitama, is that, like, Mob didn't want to be a psychic boy. He didn't, this is like a curse for him, because he hurt his brother.
Yeah.
Or he thinks he hurt his brother. He
Well,
hurt people.
He did hurt his brother, but his
He like
brother's,
potentially
like,
killed these high
lying.
school kids or put them in the hospital really badly. And yeah, he did hurt his brother or didn't. I forget if that's
He
what
did.
he did.
But his brother's lying
to
because
protect
he
him.
knows that it wasn't actually Mob.
It was
doing
something
that.
else in him. Yeah.
He like basically the way he sees it is his brother didn't hurt him. Some other thing lurking inside of him hurt him. Same thing with when he's watching the school on the news and stuff.
And being reminded
So I'm
of it.
interested to see what sort of comes of that, and if that, like, if his brother, I don't know, is going to, like, try to figure it out, or if, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but...
Either way, this is a really
Oh,
this
and I'm
is
so
expertly
sad
made
about
episode.
Dimple.
he's
He
dead.
did, and he went looking for him for 3 hours in the rain.
After all that, he went looking for
It was
him.
like his only friend.
This episode is great, super
That's
well
so
choreographed,
sad.
still funny as well. Of like
Yeah.
when he cuts his hair off, it's just like Teru's hair 0%.
And I did also like what I said. Dimple could have just gone, like, jumped to the
Jump
other
ship,
side,
yeah.
but he didn't.
Because
and tried
Mob
to
is just
fight him.
because he knew how powerful Mob was, being a spirit and seeing the potential.
And also, I think he sort of admired him a little bit, even after all of that, because if he just wanted someone who was like more powerful than a regular person, you know, he could have had that. No.
Epic episode. Leave a like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out Patreon to get a week ahead or more, possibly. See you there.